Hello and welcome to the International Down Low, your guide to the mysterious island of Dota 2 esports if you are new to these lands, or your annoying squealing companion if you have been on this adventure already before. This week we discovered the wild secrets of the mysterious outsiders, Team Complexity. Legends tell of a land far away from our three-lane highway, seemingly lost in time. Long ago did this place of action and mystery flourish, but today no one knows if anyone remains there, or if it exists at all. They called it Han. But what is Han? I'm not gonna get into it. Seriously, I don't care. It's some game that nobody plays anymore. I'm not gonna sit here and do a bunch of research on shit like Bubbles the Magical Turtle. I don't give a shit. It's Dota 1 clone everybody loved, and then they left it for Dota 2 when it got ruined except for like 4 guys. Just fast forward the movie for a little bit. Han was not as dead as we may have all believed. A band of 4 arrived on the shores of Dota of June last year, who was greeted by one of our own. These strangers arrived covered in the blood of their rivals, the last gift of Han to the world, its bloody, brutal warriors. Leaving their old home behind them, the Crusaders landed here at the War of the Ancients. Even our best have had a hard time defeating the unique and strange fighting style of this band of outsiders, as they are extremely complex. Team Complexity. I know you like this shit. Formed in July of 2014 as Team Stay Green, the survivors of Han moved on to Dota 2 with clear goals. Follow in the footsteps of those who had escaped their wrath by fleeing to Dota earlier and conquer this new forbidden land. In 1 month, they were picked up by Complexity Gaming, and soon their war would truly begin. After a few months of training and 6 weeks of boot camp, Complexity's first major battle was a indeed surprising one. They were able to somehow incredibly defeat the best team around at the time, Evil Geniuses, 2-0 in the Dota Pit group stage in November of 2014. Shocked at the ways of these newcomers, the community asked RTZ how they could have won against Dota 2's best EG. He responded, "Lamafo, who cares?" Soon, we would all cares. Complexity trained and fought mercilessly with their mysterious Han ways, skyrocketing up to the Dota 2 World Elite. They continue to win matches they had no business in winning, and they continue to become a strong contender despite their relatively new formation. Soon it was time for the International. Less than 1 year after picking up Dota 2, Complexity had found its way to the TI5 qualifiers. They were not expected to go far. After all, how could these strangers compare to the old dogs who had been around since the birth of Dota 1 with nearly a century of Dota under their belts? Yet the strangers fought, and somehow they won. They decimated some of Dota 2's most seasoned and knowledgeable veterans, the North American Rejects, in a 5-0 stomp. How they adjusted so quickly is a mystery, but one thing is certainly known. The strange ways of the Han people live through their warriors, and the age of a lost tribe may be upon us once again. This time, they will not be forgotten. Let's take a moment to present what we know about the strange habits and customs of these mysterious outsiders. One of the clan's most recognized members is the one they call Moon Meander. Raised as a simple pub star in Han, he rose to prominence by his skill and his streaming in early 2011. Known for his motivational speeches and his strange mating dances, Moon is one of the best players Han has ever had. He first started playing Dota in July of 2013 with a team called Stay Free, which included Han, Converts, PPD, and Trouth. Moon is highly praised for his carry, mid and off lane, and brings the pain from the old days to new life in Dota 2. All in all, Moon is a longtime lover of MOBAs who focuses on streams for fun, education, and tries his best to make the community a better place. Oh, Jesus. But no, he is a dick. Swindle Melons. Really? Okay. Swindle Melons was known as a strategical genius in Han and one of the best drafters around. One of the most decorated Han players in existence, he also spent time as a competitive Left 4 Dead player. While he might not be good at playing games that have thriving communities, he is outspoken and frankly rather cocky, but typically is able to back up his jabs with skills and strategies. He won 5 lands in a row before leaving Han and hopes to dominate the lands in Dota 2 as well. Known for his passionate personality,
Eat your lies and apologize!
he is a captain and drafter of Complexity. Most notable is his history with other players such as PPD, as he originally started Stay Green with PPD and then had to kick him due to internal fighting. PPD went on to make it big in Dota 2, leaving Swindles to want to follow in his footsteps and face off against his old rival. But who, may you ask, did he kick one of the best players in the world for? Why, his very own brother. Z-Freak is the brother of Swindle and one of the best junglers in Han. Also known for his support skills, he started off at only 16 years old in DreamHack of 2011. Known for being highly sarcastic, Z-Freak's skills are not to be underestimated, as he is known for setting up most of the big plays that Complexity uses to win. He started off after his brother had retired for the first time on TDM Han, but was kicked later by teammates PPD and Moon Meander, creating a tension and hatred between the brothers and the boys. While eventually repairing the relationship with Moon Meander, the court's still out on PPD. Fly is one of the most experienced members of the team and has a long history both in Han and Dota, bringing the flex to Complexity. Fly left on for Dota much earlier than the rest of the Complexity boys, making the jump with Team Fnatic and his buddy No-Tail. He rose in popularity in the Dota 2 scene for his wildcard playstyle and his high supporting skills. Eventually, he along with No-Tail left the successful Fnatic squad as one of the founding members of Team Secret. He parted ways with Secret after 4 months and found his new home in Complexity. He is a big man of little words, typically only speaking in Twitch emotes and memes, but working out religiously with a vegetarian diet. This is no surprise, as his father is actually the creator of the famous Krav Maga martial arts. Suffice it to say, kicking ass seems to run in the family, as most contribute Complexity's newfound success to Fly's joining of the team. Also, his name used to be Simba! but thank God he changed it. Finally, we have Ziz's information on ZYZZ is lacking, but he is the one guy on Complexity that has history in Dota 1. Beginning his pubbing career in 2006, he is the only player from the team that has never played Han and has never been to a major LAN. He is the first Mexican player to attend the International and is growing a rather large fan base in the South American Dota scene. A real-life cook who specializes in Latin cuisine, Ziz hopes to deep fry the competition at the International this year. But will the bad boys of the Deadlands be able to beat Dota 2 Elite on their own turf? It's hard to say, as their Han-like playstyle is exceedingly hard to read. Overall, they are quite complex. Yeah, I did it again, but it's too easy. Anywho, thanks for watching TIDL yet again. We will see you next time on the internet, and see you in real life at TI5. Have a good one!